Guys, we are officially at the end of week 3. You are absolute champions for making it this far. So thank you so much, not only for me, but for you. Because this is supposed to be for you while I'm helping myself along the way. So today is a recovery restoration session. It is going to be just pure mobility, stretch and breath. So let's start by laying down on our back. We're going to go for a nice gentle rotational stretch that targets the glutes a little bit more. Okay, so laying down on your back, straighten the left leg and start by hugging the right knee into the chest. Now what sometimes happens is people are so tight that the tailbone lifts and then that opposite knee raises off the floor. I want you to keep your pelvis neutral. Try keep that leg as straight to the floor as you can. Keep the ribs connected and from there squeeze and pull that right knee in. We don't want to compensate through the pelvis in order to gain the stretch. And we're going to keep breathing and holding there for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're now going to take the right arm out to the side. Your left hand's on the outside of the right knee and you're going to pull the knee across the body. You take it across only as far as you can, keeping the right shoulder grounded on the floor. You should feel a lovely stretch in that right glute, and you may even get a stretch across the right chest and shoulder. You want to really anchor that right shoulder down. That determines how far you pull the stretch over. And you're going to keep breathing and holding there for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently come back to center and let's swap everything around. Right leg straight, left leg drawing in. Keeping the right leg as straight as possible, pelvis neutral, ribs connected, and then pull that knee in nice and tight. So you want to on average hold a stretch for 20 seconds or longer for you to actually get the benefits. I just talk so much cuck sometimes that 10 seconds flies by super duper fast, and then we only really need me to count down to 10 and we're done. So let's breathe for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left arm out to the side, right hand on the outside of the left leg and rotate that leg across. Keeping the left shoulder grounded into the mat, and that determines your range. So I'm a lot tighter rotating this way around. So I feel it a lot more, and that left shoulder is a bit more of a challenge to keep down. But find the place where the stretch is inviting and the body wants to relax into it, not pushing to a point where the body wants to tighten up and fight and resist you and is trying to stay safe. And keep holding for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently coming back to center. Okay, so there is a 90-90 hip mobility movement that you can do seated, but I quite like doing it laying flat on your back. So if you are quite tight in the hips and feel sort of impingements or muscles being squished essentially, this is a nice variation to do to just ease that out. So you're going to have your feet and knees as wide as possible. And when I say as wide as possible, I mean take them as wide as you possibly can. Off the mat. Get it out there. Your hands are going to be wherever is comfortable, just so they're out of the way. And then you're going to gently roll the hips to the left, bringing the right knee down to the floor in the center and the left knee down to the floor on the outside. And there you have your 90-90. You're then going to tighten the tummy to rise up. Control the movement as you roll through to the other side. Work within what is comfortable for your body. So if you feel a bad pain in your knee, don't push so deeply into the stretch. This is a nice stretch for the psoas. As we roll from side to side, a good little massage for the back of the pelvis. It's actually quite a lovely stretch for many different reasons, but it does fall into the category of what we are working with and working for. Okay. One side you may find it a lot easier to get down to the floor than the other. It's perfectly okay. Just go with what your body can give you. We are not symmetrical beings. One side of the body is not identical to the other in terms of strength, flexibility, mobility. And we're doing our best to try and bring it back to as an equal balance as possible. Considering that our daily lives have repeated movements on one side of the body, you know, picking up your coffee cup with your right hand, you do that quite a lot of times in a day. And that in and of itself is going to build an inverted comma imbalance. I don't like to call it an imbalance in that regard. But yeah, causes that a little bit of an imbalance. So we've got to do supplementary work to help pull the body back into a bit more of a centralized functionality. I felt very fancy saying that. Okay, let's finish off to the right. And then gently come back to center. So I want you to now be comfortable on the floor. We're going to just go in for some deep belly breathing. We did a lot of that in the beginning of this series. So let's touch base with it once again. Let's see if you find it a little easier to perform. You can have your hands on your belly for feedback. I'm going to keep my arms down to the side of the body. Now your bone structure does not move. It is just the muscles, the musculaires as I like to call them. So do not tuck your tailbone when you're trying to pull the belly in. You want to be able to do it without the bone structure moving. So let's exhale to draw the tummy in towards the spine. And inhale to push the belly out. Draw the belly in every time you exhale. Push the belly out every time you inhale. Just keep going at your own pace here. Not everybody's breath cycles are going to be the same length. When you inhale, imagine there's a balloon inside your belly that's filling with air. So your belly needs to push up to the ceiling in order to make space for that balloon to expand. And then when we're exhaling, we're pushing the air out of the balloon by squeezing the balloon via the abdominals. Let's go for 4 more inhales, 4 more exhales. I know it's quiet and you're unsure on what's happening. Just finish with your last breath. It's that awkward silence. Has the video stopped? What's going on? Have I missed something? And voila, guys. That is our gentle recovery restoration station session. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're feeling a little bit more free, a little bit more loose. And yeah, congratulations for finishing week 3, guys. So next week into the weekend is the last time you'll see me for this series specifically, but I definitely have plans for more series going forward. So yeah, I look forward to enjoying sharing them with you. But keep well, stay safe, stay happy, and I'll check you tomorrow.